All right, guys, so here's another one from the real young Swagg, another video that he said that I should definitely check out, The Good Life. And he says this one right here is the one he says that I will really enjoy. All right, obviously I haven't heard this song before, so this is my first time checking it out. So guys, as always, if you enjoy this kind of content, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, his voice might sound like autotune, but that's actually his real voice. A lot of people out there, not just me, said it was autotune. It's not. All right, proof's in the pudding. At least that's what, you know. I think I heard that from Cosby or something, or so. The proof was in the pudding, or something like that. Anyway, let's jump in and do this. Are you ready for this? I know you're like, this ain't your kind of music, but I'm really curious on why he said this one out of all of them will like speak to me, kind of thing. So let's see. All right.
Scoring say it's weed.
What's good, Makai? You say you living a good life. Tell me what it look like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. Yeah, I say I wanna be different. You see them details and paintings on the wall, but I look at bigger pictures so I can see it all. And I'm way up here, so everything is small, but don't get too close to the edge or you might fall.
All right, I think I'm beginning to understand why he said I would like this. He said, tell me what's so good about your life without telling me all your money and everything that you can buy. Which I told him I prefer things that you don't really have. Like, I don't really care about the money. I care about, like, my future, which is, like, might sound small to you guys, but I'm like, hey, I just want to be well known on YouTube. That way I don't have to work the 9-to-5 job. I want to make enough where my family don't have to sweat the small stuff, and then my kids don't have to go without the things that I didn't when I was a kid. And he was like, you definitely need to check out this song. So I obviously now understand why he was saying it, because he's like, you know, you might think you're happy with all this big money and this, but like me, I'm relating to him. He's like, because can you tell me you're happy without this and this, which obviously I am.
Gotta be careful, I can't always be there, so please hang on. I've been setting up a prayer for you. And if you get lost and take a different route, it don't matter where you going, I know you can make it out. Cause I've been there before, I ain't going back. I'm no longer walking that broken path. It ain't easy to find your way. You just gotta take it day by day. But still, you say you living a good life. Tell me what it look like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. I be that red cape in this world full of villains, yeah. Said I remember when it started to change. Now I look in the mirror and I feel like a stranger. It's all good, I ain't living in pain, so I gotta thank God, cause he breaking my chains, yeah. And I be living proof, all you gotta do is try, homie, you can do it too. Push your fear to the side, like what do you gotta lose? Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you follow through, yeah. Look at you,
So what he just said there, right there, is like, hey, no matter what, you can do what you want to do. You know, you just got to put it there. So he did tell me something, and it's a good quote. All right. And I never even thought about this, and I never even heard about it. All right. He said, let's see if I can find it. If it is humanly possible, then any human can do it. I've never heard that before. That's a good quote. I like that. I'm now going to remember that quote. I was like, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I wanted to make sure, so I re-looked it up because I've only obviously heard it once, and I really like that. That's basically what he's saying in this song, and I really like what he's doing to this. I like the lyrics. I like the words. I like how the way he's singing it. He's telling a story, and he's like, "Hey, you can do it too. It just takes you."
You gotta lose, doesn't matter what it is, as long as you follow through, yeah. Look at you living a good life, I tell you what it look like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. And if you wanna know how, I'm right here chilling, yeah. Living a good life, I tell you what it look like without the mention of money or anything I could buy. I guess I could lie, but I wanna be different. I be that red cape in this this world full of villains, yeah. Life is simple, but nothing is easy. You got a dream, or you better believe it. Just set a goal, then you go and achieve it. Never let it go, it don't matter the reason. And I'll be living proof, all you gotta do is try, homie, you can do it too. Push your fear to the side, like what do you gotta lose? Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you follow through, yeah.
So that part right there, chat, I can relate to. It's because it's like, even Destiny knows. So if you compare me to my brothers and my sisters, all right, so we all grew up pretty poor, all right, not rich. We were, you know, there was months, days, years that I had no bed. I slept on the ground, you know, I slept on the floor. I was eating one bologna sandwich a day, you know. She knows this. I've had a really sucky growing up, all right, but I knew when I was younger, like, hey, I'm not going to stay like this. I'm not going to be this. So even to this day, you know, my parents, obviously, they're no longer together, all right, and they're still struggling, all right, they're still struggling to make ends meet. I help them out when I can, you know, that's what a good son and a good child will do, help them out when they can. It's because, you know, that's still your parents no matter what. My brothers and my sisters, they don't even have a place on their own. They're either staying with their friends, they're going from couch to couch, and they're like, oh, you had it easy. And I'm like, no, I never had it easy. We all had the same growing up. It's just your mindset and what you're willing to do to keep improving yourself. Yeah, I've worked your 60, 70 hour a week job. Why? Because I wanted to save up enough money to build from something. And yeah, even if my boss sucked, my job sucked, I would continuously do that so I can keep building myself. And then when I get to a certain point, take less hours, keep working on it, you know? And now here I am. I have my own house. I have a car, which none of them own their own houses. Like I said, none of them own their own cars. So if you want something, you have to do it. It doesn't matter where you start. And if you use your excuse, well, it's because I grew up like this. No, it's not. It's because your mind's set like that. You need to work on yourself to improve your situation, and you will always be able to improve where you're at in life, no matter where you've been, where you're from, or anything like that. And yeah, that's what I can feel from this song. Just a little bit more about myself, you know. Some of you all catch it on other streams when things that connect with me like that. You have anything?
No, I had a great childhood.
Yeah, she's spoiled. Had a great childhood. Then she's like, damn, what do you mean you only had a bologna sandwich a day?
I've also heard your story like 20 times, so.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Look at you living a good life. Tell me what it looked like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. Yeah, I say I wanna be different. Yeah, living a good life. I tell you what it looked like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. And if you wanna know how, I'm right here chilling. Yeah, living a good life. I tell you what it looked like without the mention of money or anything I could buy. I guess I could lie, but I wanna be different. I'll be that red cape in this world full of villains, yeah. So I'ma be that red cape in this world full of villains, yeah. I'm trying to be that red cape in this world full of villains, yeah.
So, just like he says, if you have any questions, like I've always told my friends, even like helping some of her friends, like, hey, if you have any questions, you know, because they're always struggling about something. Like one of her friends, you're like, I don't know where all my money goes. And I'm like, all right, tell me, show me. And I will sit there and I'll talk to her about all of her money situation, explain what's better for them. And they're like, oh, wow. Why? Because if you're successful in it or you're good at something, you should always be willing to give your advice to people. Like he said, it's like, if you have any questions, I'll be right here chilling. That's how people should be. A lot of people, though, they like to keep their secrets. They're like, oh, you want to know how to do this? Well, for $10.99, I'll let you know. You know, but that's how people are. Or like, what is it? Read my book. And the book's like $99. Like, why can't you just tell me this one question I asked? Anyway, I do like this song. I absolutely love it. He was right. It does connect with me on like a whole level, and I really enjoy that. What's your thoughts?
Again, I like the story. The beat's nice.
Again,
not something I would add to my playlist.
Not something that you would add to your playlist due to it's more rapping. You like country,
It's just,
old country.
yeah, it's not my style.
Right. Well, we talk about this during every video because obviously when I chop it up, people are going to be like, why didn't she like it or something like that. So that's why we do that, chat. All right. It's not because I forgot what she said 30 minutes ago. It's because a lot of people won't watch the video prior to this one being released kind of thing. All right. So we both enjoy it. Just not her style of music where I listen to everything. She listens to like a certain thing. She's here for the home free voice play kind of stuff. All right. I'm here for everything. Everything. All right. So much love. Again, huge shout out to the real young Swagg again for telling me I should definitely check this out.